Hey everyone, my name's Helen Knight, and today we're going to be interviewing one of our amazing clients who's a web designer, actually for mortgage lenders. We're going to be asking him some questions just to get his feedback on the program. So, Alyaman, do you want to tell everybody just a bit about yourself today?
Yeah, sure. My name's Alyaman. I'm a web designer, like Helen just said. I've been working in web design and branding for over 5 years. Right now, I'm focusing on niching down with Helen to get into specifically mortgage lender space
Mm.
because I've had lots of previous work with them. I worked full time in the industry. So, yeah, that's like a bit about me as it relates to this.
Great, thank you. So, how did you
Yeah.
feel before you started working with me?
I felt like I was excited but also nervous at the same time because this was my first opportunity to kind of work full time on my own business as a practice versus doing a side hustle while working a full time job. But when it came down to it, like I started posting on Instagram on my own, I wasn't seeing much traction there, and I kind of was lost in terms of like what to do to go and get that business that I really wanted.
Yeah, so was it just like knowing what to do next, just like in a bit of a lost place, or how would you describe it?
Yeah, honestly, I would say like the main problem I had was just getting the conversions, like a client from social media, kind
Mm.
of like seeing all these other people do it successfully and say they're like, oh, I'm getting all these clients. And I'm just like, but how? Because I've been doing this for 4 months, posting consistently, engaging with people,
Yeah.
putting call to action to DM, and nothing was working for me, it seemed. Like I got a few leads coming in, but they were for small jobs and not big projects like I wanted.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
were you getting a bit frustrated or a bit just fed up about it all?
Yeah, for sure. Like after 4 months of doing what everybody says you should do, make content that has value, it kind of gets annoying that it's not giving that ROI.
Yeah. Okay. So how did you feel about not getting the business that you wanted? Was it affecting other things in your life or yeah, what was going on?
Um, After that amount of time, I would say, yeah, it kind of made me a little like this isn't like I don't want to make light of the word depressed, but it did make me a little like sad to see like I put in this much work into something and to not see what I thought would be a reasonable return on it. So
Mm.
that did make me like sort of upset. It kind of ruined my mood in general where every time like I came to work on another post, I'm just like, why am I doing this again? I need to find a new way to go about this. Like that's like I had just been giving up at that point in terms
Oh,
of posting there on like Instagram. I'm like, this doesn't work. I need to find something else.
yeah. So what happened when you joined our program? What happened? What did you get
Yeah.
out of it?
So I loved working with you, Helen, because you had a whole system already set up and you've done it before with other people.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, me, I was kind of trying to piece things together from what I saw people do. And there is a lot of good free content online that you can learn from, but it's not all put together in a system for you to
Mm.
use.
Yeah.
And what I liked about you is like every call we had something new to work on. And that's kind of like really what I like because I had something to do that has a track record of your own clients. So I was like, okay, this is something I could do and move forward with.
Great. Excellent.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. So how did you feel like while you were working with me? Did it feel a bit overwhelming or anything, or what was it like?
So I wouldn't say overwhelming because everything, like I said, was kind of like a system. So it's like step by step. Each call we did one thing, then we move on to the next thing. And then
Mm.
when we got to like producing content and stuff and messaging people, talking to people, you would like kind of do a back and forth and help me refine that process so that I can improve the messages for the next time to kind of help me move along further. So definitely not like overwhelming. It was just a matter of like you just have to keep doing it and keep refining it so that you get those better results.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, excellent. That's cool. So, what do you feel was like the best part of the program? Is there anything that you really liked the most?
I feel like just overall the result of like what I got from it because before this I hadn't been doing Instagram LinkedIn at all. I hadn't been messaging people messaging people like how I learned to with you.
Mm,
I hadn't been producing structured content in a way that like this is what your goal should be, producing content and writing posts. I hadn't niched down even to specifically mortgage lenders because I had just been generally, oh, I do web design for new businesses. And so
mm.
like all of that together kind of I feel like was the best part because like none of it would have happened without me doing this. So that really helped me. Yeah.
Excellent. That's cool. That's cool. So, obviously, just want to clarify to everybody watching that,
Mhm.
we didn't have to do any cold calling or anything like that. It wasn't
Oh
spamming
yeah, yeah,
anyone, we weren't
yeah,
doing
no,
anything
no.
dodgy.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
so, yeah, do you feel comfortable with the whole process? Do you feel happy with it all?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So it was definitely nothing like cold calling. We like she has a whole process where step by step. There's a structure to it. There's a way we do it, and it's not just messaging people be like, "Hey, connect with me so I could do web design for you." Like it doesn't work that way, and
Mhm,
that's what like Helen showed me with her system,
mhm.
and she would even revise messages that I like would send so that I knew like, oh, I should phrase this way or I should ease in with questions like this. So definitely like not anything dodgy or weird, harassing people. So yeah, definitely not that.
That's great. Excellent. So, do you feel now that you can gain clients through the process that we've been working on? Do you feel that it's working for you? Do you feel like it's like you know exactly what you need to do on a day-to-day basis to get clients?
Yeah, I think it's a matter of continuing what I was like doing with you and kind
Mm,
of just put the time in, keep revising those messages and
mm,
use this system to keep doing it to get those clients. So yeah, I definitely think like this is something I'm still doing and I'm still using it to get more clients.
excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. And what would you say to other people thinking about doing the program?
Yeah, I would say like definitely if you haven't taken the step just like where I hadn't before where you're not niching down, you're not producing content on the platform anyways that's seeing any type of return or engagement back.
Mm,
If you're not messaging people at all, you can't get leads.
yeah.
So the only way you could do it is by doing something, doing things. So this system gives you a way to do things with a structure that you can follow step by step.
Yeah.
So if you're not doing anything, you have to do this because that's the only way you're going to get any results. You can't expect results without doing something that has a proven track record and has a system that works together to make the results happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
excellent. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's amazing how some people think they can just sit back and expect it all to happen
Yeah, yeah. No,
on
it
its
doesn't
own.
work like
No, it
that.
does take a bit of effort, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah. If they're just running their design brands like a freelancer on their own, I feel
Mm,
like they don't know that stuff. So that stuff is what super valuable.
yeah.
Like for people who aren't doing anything and don't have something that works, for
Mm,
sure I would recommend that. Because it was so hard to find somebody like you who'd even work with it. Because so many people will do maybe that next step where they have people who are bringing in leads but not converting them. But I
mm,
feel like even the first step of just getting those leads, that's the initial hard part that a lot of like designers have,
mm.
where they're just not getting a lot or any leads to begin
Yeah,
with.
it's important for other people to see from the outside, what it's like
Mhm.
to
For
work with
sure.
you. So thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome. Oh, no problem.